A manager addresses his team before a pivotal series.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Luis Severino is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Hey, get your pitch right here.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
Here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
The left fielder, number 30.
Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. But gloving it down there at 3rd is Longoria. Quick reactions that time. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, see it, drive it.
Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left. Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This one's down to third. James has it on to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. Darren James will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lustig has a play. Makes the play, one away.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. Stepping in, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Darren James.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left, and even 30 home runs on the year. And it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Cobb comes set. Here's the first pitch. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry, so I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Darren James will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Waiting on it is Smith.
1 out. Digging in once again, Darren James. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Hard liner towards short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Players who find a way to turn it on when it most counts can electrify a team campaign and generate a sense of intrigue around themselves.
Detroit Rock City and Comerica Park on a Thursday night edition of Major League Baseball. Now at the plate, Darren James. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Going better. Stay hot. Here you go. And keep it rolling. Here you go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Herald these Tigers as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
They played good ball yesterday and pulled off a W. Let's see if they're able to keep that momentum going and play good again this one and win another game.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, nice swing. That was a good hit. Oh, boy.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Perhaps sensing he's going to look to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot.
And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch inside. The throw.
Hey, too late.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Here comes the payoff pitch. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Perez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Upton over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 runs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James.
Darren James.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Michael Conforto.
See it rip it up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Grounded back up the middle. Machado is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Sanchez.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
3-0 pitch on its way. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Striding in once again, Lonnie Chisenhall. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Chisenhall.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of work. So striding in, Hernan Perez. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Hernan Perez.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. James is over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Darren James.
Baseman, Darren James.
And the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the 0-1. Runners off for second. Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And he is in there.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. It's getting hot.
Catcher, Gary.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now. Come on, kid. Get on for us.
Ready on 1 and 2. He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in once again, Lonnie Chisenhall. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last.
Ready for another shot now. Darren James. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
This is line to left. Upton is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in, Darren James. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
James.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly.
Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold up.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout.
Friday night baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jordan Zimmerman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game.
To short, hit hard. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Huff. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Chris Huff.
Here's the 0-1. Runner go for second. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He's in there.
And he's safe. Now in the box, Darren James comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Into power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He's running towards second. High pop-up. Cabrera is there for it. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. This ball sharply hit, but right to Iglesias at short. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get out.
So digging in now, Darren James. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
From the stretch. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job. 2 run. Into the box now, Darren James. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Hey, your turn now. Keep it going. Come on.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. All in all, they're 4. Stepping into the box, Chris Huff.
Designated hitter, Chris Huff.
Hey, no outs here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left.
Here we go. Turn 2.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's a nice infield.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5. A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. At the plate, Darren James. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game is important to me.
2-0 count, and the pitch. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. One out and a runner on third. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, but this one's out of reach into the home dugout. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. As we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Runners are at second and third with one down. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. But one's all they get as the run scores. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez is there, and the side is retired. A run, a hit. At the plate, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
Has a look, now the pitch. He pulls this one into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to... Digging in now, Darren James. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Oh, big dog, right here, one time.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Refsnyder makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box, Darren James. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
James.
Here we go.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Popped high in the air. Cabrera is there for it. And that retires the side.
Let it fly.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Darren James. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
The 1-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. Here's Jake Marisnick. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Hey, Marisnick.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it.
Locked in a heated race late in the season, a team gets a pregame pep talk from their skipper.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the second of the between the ball. Standing in, Darren James. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip. And
stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Kozar trying to get there. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Darren James. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger. And ready for another chance. Darren James 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, let her rip one time.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Darren James is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The average to start play at .315. 31 homers and 95 runs batted in. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Come on, Big, get your pitch. Let's go.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Keep going up there. Your turn, your turn. Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up, kid.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out.
Hey, right guy, right spot. No one better up there.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. 3-2 now.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. There is Goins. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Darren James comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 31 homers, and 95 runs batted in. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. And the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman,
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Clutch up and drive him in right here. Here you go.
The 1-1 pitch.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Anthony DeSclafani earns the victory out of the bullpen. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort today. Getaway day. Now at the plate, Darren James, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Pitch, drive it right here. Hey, hit me a seed right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Matt, this has just been an inconsistent club. They got to be just.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Juan Graterol steps in now.
First baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, James. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Hey, you like a can up there, huh?
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate.
Here we go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Neil
Good
Walker.
lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Sanchez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. A pause and the 0-2 down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco, a base hit in his first trip.
Jorge Polanco.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. In is Gerardo Parra. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, has seen him go 3 for 9. Hit hard on the ground to third. James has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, have a rip right up there now, huh?
Here's the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Walker.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hot shot to third. LeMahieu on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Ready for another shot now. Rico Rodriguez 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Ready once again, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Donaldson.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. James is up with it. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again? And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout, this is total command from the first inning.
Entering the last series of the season, this team's situation is precarious, but not without hope.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Darren James is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 31 homers, and 95 runs batted in. Hit back up the middle. Cozart has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here we go.
Darren James.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kim's there for it, and that retires the side.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom.